Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. The end of the summer is here. The new school year is approaching. Today's story it is about going back to school from the perspective of Anne, a student, and Mrs. Green, the teacher. Are you ready? Let's begin. Today is the first day of school. I woke up early. I ate breakfast. I feel excited and a little nervous. I brush my teeth, put my new clothes, and check my school bag. Inside, I have pencils, crayons, a ruler, a notebook, and an eraser. I also pack my lunchbox. My backpack feels heavy, but I'm ready. I walk to school with my sister. We talk about how our teachers will be like. Last year, my teacher was very kind. She helped me when I didn't understand something. I hope my new teacher is nice too. When I arrive, I see many students in the hallway, and some are a little quiet like me. I walk to my classroom and I find my name on a desk. I sit down and I take a deep breath. The teacher comes and smiles. "Good morning, class," she says. "Welcome to a new school year." Her voice is friendly and warm. She writes her name on the board. Mrs. Green. We all repeat her name together. Next, we go over the classroom rules. We raise our hands to speak. We listen when someone talks. We share with others. I like these rules. They help us being kind and fair. Then we start an activity. I take my notebook and I write about my summer. I write, in the summer, I went to the park. Then we start an activity. I take out my notebook and write about my summer. I write, in the summer, I went to the park. I rode my bike and played with my cousin. I ate ice cream and I swam in the lake. I drew a picture to go with my story using my colored pencils. After that, we have circle time. We sit in the carpet and say our names. I say my name is Anna. I like to draw and play soccer. Everyone claps and I feel happy. We go to the library next. I walk and I quietly look at the books. I picked a book about space. I sit and read. I love books with pictures of planets and rockets. At lunchtime, I open my lunchbox. I eat a sandwich, an apple, and a cookie. Thank you, Mom. My friend Tom sits next to me. We talk about our favorite games. He says, "I played a new video game last weekend." I laugh and I tell him about my camping trip. After lunch, we do some math. I count with cubes and I use a ruler to measure my pencil. Mrs. Green says, "Great job." That makes me proud. In the afternoon, we do a craft. I cut shapes with my scissors and glue them on paper. I make a rainbow and a butterfly. My fingers are sticky, but I don't mind. I help clean up the table when we are done. Before the day ends, we sing a song. Then we talk about tomorrow. Mrs. Green says that tomorrow we will start our reading journals. I will bring my favorite book from home. The bell rings. I pack my things, my pencils, my ruler, my crayons, notebook, and a glue stick. I wave goodbye to my teacher and my classmates. When I get home, I tell my parents all about my day. I say I wrote, I read, I drew a rainbow and a butterfly, and I made a new friend. They smile and say, "We are proud of you." I get ready for bed and think about tomorrow. I will wake up, get dressed, go to school, and do all over again. I like learning new things. I like my teacher and I like my class. Yes, it is good to be back to school. So, this was the story of Anna. Now, let's read the story from the perspective of Mrs. Green, the teacher. Today is the first day of school, and I am so happy. I wake up early and drink my coffee. I eat breakfast and smile. Yay! Today I will meet my students. I pack my bag with markers, stickers, and a new lesson plan. I put on my teacher's badge. I drive to school with excitement in my heart. When I get to my classroom, I open the door and I take a deep breath. Everything looks clean and bright. I look at the bulletin board I made last week, then it says, "Welcome! We are going to have a great year." I walk around the room. The desks are in rows. Each desk has a name tag, a pencil, a notebook, and a small surprise. A bookmark with stars. On the shelves, I see crayons, glue sticks, scissors, and boxes of colored pencils. I filled them yesterday. I check the classroom decorations. The alphabet is on the wall, the numbers are next to it. The posters that say, "Be kind, try your best, and ask questions." At the front of the room, it's our calendar. I write Tuesday, September 2nd on it. I also write the schedule on the board. Morning meeting, reading time, recess, math fun, lunch, art project, and goodbye circle. I turn on some soft music. I sit in my teacher's chair and I wait. Soon I hear footsteps. My students are coming. One by one, they walk in. Some smile, some are quiet, some wave at me. I stand up and say, "Good morning, everyone. I am happy to see you." I help them find their desks. "Look, your name is here," I say. I show them the bookmarks and the pencils. They smile and sit down. We begin our day with the morning meeting. I say, "Let's say our names and something we like." I go first. "My name is Miss Green and I like to read books about animals." Then the students take turns. I listen carefully and learn about each one. Next, I show them around the classrooms. Here are the supplies. You may borrow scissors, glue, or crayons when you need them. I walk to the reading corner. "This is your book nook," I explain. "We read here every week." I also show them the classroom's rules. Be kind. Listen when someone is talking. Raise your hand. Clean up after yourself and try your best. I ask, "Do you like our decorations?" "I put them up just for you." They nod and look around. The stars, the hearts, and colorful charts make them smile. We do a fun activity next. I passed out a sheet all about me. The children draw and write about their favorite color, food, animal, or an hobby. I walk around and help them spell words or draw shapes. Later, we read a story. I read slowly and they listen. Some students laugh at the funny parts. After, I ask questions. Who was the main character? What happened first? We talk and we share ideas. At recess, I watch them run and play. I smile. They are already making friends. This will be a great year. After lunch, we do math. I show them cubes and puzzles. I say, "Today, we will count, sort, and build." They learn by touching, talking, and solving it together. In the afternoon, we make a paper butterfly. We color, we cut, glue. Some butterflies are blue, some are pink, some have stripes. I hang them on the wall when they finish, together with the rainbows. At the end of the day, we sit in a goodbye circle. And I ask, "What did you like about today?" One child says, "I liked reading." Another says, "The math blocks were fun." And I say, "I like meeting you, all of you." Before they go, I say, tomorrow we will start our reading journals. Bring your favorite book from home. The bell rings, they clean up their supplies, and they wave back and walk out the door. I stand by the door and say, see you tomorrow. When the classroom is quiet again, I sit down and smile. I write a small note. Day 1, wonderful start. Everyone did their best. I turn off the lights, close the door, and go home. I love being a teacher. I love the first day of school. So, now you. Are you excited to go back to school? How was your first day? Maybe you are not in the same school setting as Anna or her teacher. Nonetheless, if you are here, it's because you are learning. Tell me, how was your first day? What do you remember? Were you nervous? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share it with someone that loves stories. See you next time!